Hey everyone, happy Friday. We are live. I'm surprised. I didn't even know this like 5 minutes ago that I'm joined by the king. How's it going?
Hey, how's everyone doing? Hope
Man,
everyone's having a good night.
yeah. Or whenever you end up watching this if you're not with us right now. Um, okay, right when we were just talking about the Premier League, so we're gonna do a very small tangent here and go look at what the situation is. So apparently Liverpool's going on a run. Oh yeah, they are 1 point off of Man City. Huh.
Yeah, like they were like I don't know, like a gazillion points back like a
They
while ago.
were. Oh,
Yeah.
they play each other on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday? I thought it was Saturday.
Yeah, they play each other on Sunday at 9:30 my time.
Yeah, that's a big game.
Ooh. It'll be a good reason to wake up. See, I'm like going into final season right now. I just finished my last class of my whole undergrad yesterday. Um, and first finals on Monday, and then I've got like three more. But the one on Monday is the hardest one. So like trying to grind for that. But it's I think it's a 9 a.m. exam, and I'm usually not. I usually have trouble waking up in the mornings. So getting up to watch that will be a good reason to get up. Although the Man U game's at 5:30, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that.
Yeah.
That one's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5:30.
I mean, you could do it if you just stay up.
Oh yeah, hey, that's a great idea with a final on Monday at 9
It's a terrible, terrible idea.
a.m. Oh, it's interesting. I didn't. Yeah, I'm very surprised. They were not. Yeah, like Liverpool put together a run.
Yeah, they're like going off. Like this is crazy. I mean, I don't like follow soccer, but like friend, one of my friends at work, like he's, like you can tell what his life is like, how Liverpool's doing, and he's on a wave right now.
That's what people tell me, and like I don't know if I guess I noticed this at sometimes, but in Edmonton, um, like people say that like when the Oilers win, the mood in the city is just much better. I don't know how people measure that, but that's something I've heard in Edmonton.
Mm-hmm. Diehards, man.
That's right. What's been going on, man, with Netrunner recently?
Been going on. I don't know. You could check out the results from uh Beacon.
From BCom? We could do that. Could do that.
Who do we
More
have in chat?
tournaments. BCom top cut. Uh, Yo, yeah. Who do we have in chat? Let's find out. You know, BCom tag team extravaganza. I don't see the main event on here. Top cut. Oh, this is just the whole tournament. Okay, it's not just the top cut. Aaron said butts, and Kyle said degens. That's who we have.
Aaron and Kyle.
Six outfits, six built to last, six PD. That's a. I mean, there isn't a one corp dominating, unless you want to say outfit and built to last is the same thing. Or I don't know if they're all fast advance. 11 Max, 7 Cabo. Yeah. And then what did we got? We got CTM Adam up top, CTM Steve, PD Max, Gagarin as Outfit Steve, PD Steve, Reality Plus Smoke, and Polana Zaya. I'm just scrolling through the whole standings, seeing what's here. We got 40 players. Ginevra is saying hello. Hello, Ginevra. Hi, Ginevra.
Hey.
27. See that top 8. Interesting. Yeah. Man. Okay. So I don't. As I said, I didn't know you'd be here. So I didn't know. I was gonna finish building this. Actually, this is probably right up your alley. The Vladgrid Seamless Sandbox Asa deck. And then I was gonna play a game or two of that, and then I wanted to look into seeing if we could build a Neurospike Azef protocol deck.
Yes. I still don't get why you're playing the grid in Asa.
Oh, instead of Sansan?
I mean, like, yeah, that and just
just don't.
Just don't. Like, just use Jeeves. Jeeves is the GOAT. Like, every time you're looking at it, you're gonna be like, yeah, this could be converted into like Void, and you're gonna be upset.
It could have been Void instead.
I'm actually surprised you're doing this. I'm surprised you haven't made the like Sokka's Acme 2.0.
Acme?
Yeah. Like, you put it on the map, you know?
What Well, I mean, what can we do with Acme though?
Yeah, because you could use the grid, and now you don't have to play like the 5/3s. You can just score the positive.
Such a different deck.
It is very different. But like, yeah. Sorry, I'm derailing the stream already.
No, this is good.
You were gonna Neurospike with what?
With a Azef protocol. Do you want to do that first?
Wait, with Azef protocol?
Yeah. So you score a 5/3 and you play double Neurospike, right? That's the Neurospike classical kill. But now you have a 3/2 that does 2 meat damage. So you could score a 3/2 and then double Neurospike, and you deal an equal amount of damage.
Oh. Oh. Man. This is what our win cons have come to, folks.
You think it's that good?
No, I don't. No, that's what I mean. This is what I'm saying. Is like, this is what we have to resort to.
When runner econ is too good.
Yeah. When all your cards will be mod away.
That's hilarious. Okay, yeah.
What idea are you doing this out of?
Let's try that. So that's literally all the planning that I've done. So, like, I was thinking that you could do it out of outfit, and you try to because the idea is, like, the agenda split would be 3 GFI, 3 Azef, 3 hostile, and 1 above the law. It's kind of all over the place, but you kind of.
Me?
Oh.
Why?
Because you want 3 Azefs, and then the rest of the agendas are there to not be stolen.
The last time I checked, CityWorks was still a thing. So, like, now you have 6 agendas that just kill.
Oh, you are excused. Okay, I forgot about that. That makes this good.
Yeah.
Okay, is the best ID outfit though?
Yeah, probably gives you the most
Earth Station?
dollars. No, not Earth Station. No,
not Earth Station. Oh, Aaron says Jemison. Ooh. Oh, I do like me some Jemison.
No, but Jemison's poor as hell. Like, if we were trying to, like, fast events like crazy, okay, cool. But, like, we're going to need this money because we need to protect so that we can Neurospike kill.
Kyle says Jemison or winning. Pick one. We could, like, you throw
oh my god.
Throw some false leads in there.
Did Kyle just agree with me on the stream? Oh no. Something really bad's about to happen. No. Well, I mean, unless you want to do the clearinghouse thing. What?
The clearinghouse thing. With the oh boy, we could do that too. Everything in here.
Like, no, he's fallen into the trap. It's a trap, Yugi. Yeah, if you want a Neurospike kill, I think it's outfit. Like, I think SSO's. Yeah.
Aaron says Kyle is so mean to my deck choices. I'm a fan of Jemison. This was, and you can see this. I control off my Netrunner DB decks for Jemison. This was a fun deck that I had, but like just Junebug quarantine system. I just like that. Junebug quarantine system.
Oh boy, we started to cross over again.
We could put quarantine system in here too. Okay. If we were to play Jemison, it lets us play false leads, and it lets us put counters on things faster. Okay. Let's go outfit, and then we'll. You want to go outfit?
Outfit is so much more threatening.
Okay. All right. Let's go outfit. We have the resident outfit player, so we have to play outfit. Okay, so we're gonna play threes.
Have to. I just think it's the best idea.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. We gotta see if this works, and then we'll compare it to Jemison as we play. So as 3 is Eve, 3 hostile. We want City Works, and then we just throw in the one above the law, or is there something better?
Yep. Nope, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Got him.
Hedge fund. Subsidy.
Too big to fail.
Okay. Neurospike. Okay, so the rest of this influence, because Neurospike is 3 influence, right? So we can play. We can. Do we play 2 and we play Consult and we play Seamless, or are we playing Kill?
No, you're playing Daddy. You don't need Seamless.
We are playing Daddy. We don't need Seamless. That's true. Right. Okay. So we forgot about Daddy.
You have Spin Doctor, and you can play Rashida, and yeah.
Spin Doctor, Rashida.
Malapert.
Very good. Put in 2
and
of those. So are we playing 2? Okay, so I guess we're playing 3 Neurospikes and a Consult then?
I mean, yeah.
We have room for 3 copies of Hard 80 News.
Ha!
Okay. Let's see what the ice situation is. We got 3 Bulwarks. We have 3 Trebuchets. Oh my goodness. this. Are we playing a Cats?
No, we're not.
We're not playing a Cats.
You could play Border Control though. I heard that's a good card.
Could play Border Control. Okay, we'll play Border Control.
Mossless, Hordem, stuff like that.
Hordem, Colossus.
Whoa!
That we're just naming cards that can be 3 advanced.
Slow down, son. Not that one. Put that one back on the shelf.
A Dudua. Ooh, what's that?
What?
Pharaohs?
Did you just say a Dudua? I didn't know this turned into building blocks, not deck. Pharaohs? Oh my god.
Kyle said not doing RLC Rococo. We have 6 influence left. We can do something with that.
See Rococo? Ah, man.
And then we can like...
You just have to fit the Jemison pieces in here, didn't you? I just wanted to kill. That's it.
We don't have a... Yeah. See, like, okay, if we were to put hard hitting in here and a high profile, we would go 3 hard hitting, 1 high profile, and that's it. And then we'd have like, there's no econs. Like deck slots are a big problem. We'd probably have to cut the Malaperts, but that's probably not a good idea. So we'd probably put in a 3rd AzefSpike. And then we play 3 more ice, and that puts us to 15 ice.
Right.
And then we can cut, like, there's things we can trim, like government subsidy. Malapert has to stay.
Do you want Archive Memories?
Archive Memories? Could do. We have 3 influence. What's something that AzefSpike really wants? Oh, that's no mun saying could consider Salem's. I like that.
Oh, yes, Salem's. True.
Oh, it's... Wait. Because we have to play more NBN cards if we don't want to pay 4 influence.
It's true.
If only Slot Machine was available. Do we have to play like IP block? It's a 1 influence NBN card.
Yeah, with Bad Pub, that's not ideal.
Yeah.
I mean, you could cut a AzefSpike and play 2 influence NBN cards. You could play Planogram, but that's not ice.
Okay, let's look at ice.
F2P? Is that 2 influence?
It is. It's not amazing.
No, not really.
Is there not something that like supports? Well, Salem's supports AzefSpike. I also kind of want to throw like an archer in here.
Yeah. You also could play like Lacosta.
Oh. Could play Lacosta. I do want to play this one Salem's. Can we cut a Spin Doctor for a Salem's?
Excuse me?
We need 4 influence.
What? No, you just play NBN cards.
Play more NBN cards. DRM.
Ha! Oh, Kyle's dream. I told them no, and they didn't listen to me.
DRM's like a fine card, but we would play more than 1.
mean, yeah, it'd be like DRM and planogram. You could play like, oh yeah, IP block is a card. It's the only one influence ones I know.
Yeah, I've scrolled through all of them. There's nothing that really stood out.
You can like again, you could cut a Neurospike because you have consult, and you could play like a toll booth or I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Ping is 2 influence. I mean, if you play the 3 hardening news, you can play Salem's.
That's true. And then, but then we don't have like econ warfare. Oh, I think we need that, don't we?
Do you?
Do we?
I don't know. When I played Root Outfit, we didn't have econ, but we had. Oh, that's the card you can play.
Reversed accounts.
Yeah. Oh no.
No, this doesn't play reversed accounts.
Denny reversed. Okay, you're right.
Oh, actually, okay. No, I'm on board now. Did he reverse? I'm on board.
It's like not an amazing use. Well, cause like, I mean, it's fine. I guess it gives you something else to use your Denny's on. But like, I don't know if that's the answer. Hard-hitting news is like probably better.
2 hard hitting, 2 reversed.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have the deck slots for that.
No, you don't.
Oh man. Yeah, Kyle says cut the 3rd Neurospike and play 2 hard hitting, 2 reversed. I feel like this is the most fun option.
The 2 hard hitting, 2 reversed.
Yeah, and then we have to cut like we cut 1 copy of government subsidy for a high profile.
Okay.
And then but then our deck is at 12 ice.
Yikes. That doesn't really work well. No.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes. Although it is like, I don't know if we need all this money.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
I guess we
Yes,
do.
you do.
What happened to all our deck slots? What happened?
Okay.
Okay, I think we simplify. No. What can we simplify out of this? We're trying to get a CityWorks Azef Neurospike kill. That's what we want to do. Need more ice. See, okay, so the other problem is, what ice do we want? Like, is because this might just be the answer to the influences. We just spend influence on NBN ice.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and you just play like toll booths. Because I like that. Because like, I think a Ket is the next best ice in Wayland.
Mm-hmm.
I have no Hortums in here, unless I don't know. Do you want Hortum?
Depends on if you're gonna play toll booth. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah, okay. All right, no hard hitting. Do we keep reversed without hard hitting? No, right?
No.
No. Okay, so we play toll booths. We can play 3 2 influence NBN ice, or a combination of 3 influence and 1 influence. So we have Eula, F2P, Funhouse, Jua. Ping is 2. Yeah, and then Toll Booth is 2. That's pretty much it. So it's just toll booths.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Man, ice is not looking great these days. Data loop could be decent.
Oh, the loop. You're right. Yes, it's the loop.
Put in 2 toll booths and 1 data loop.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. So then we have 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 16 ice. And I think I need to cut a card for something, but I've forgotten what it is. Oh, Salem's. Okay, this looks good. So you got 1 Consult, 2 AzefSpike, 3 Deddies, City Works, Border Control, Bulwark, 1 Data Loop, 3 Mausolus, 2 Tollbooth, 1 Archer, 3 Trebuchet. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Aaron's questioning Tollbooth and outfit.
It's a good question.
Who just stack up on data loops. Data loop, border control. Yeah, you know what? I could see playing 2 data loops in 1 Tollbooth.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Do you want to do that or keep it the way it is?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, all right. 2 data loops, 1 Tollbooth. It's a hefty $7. All right. Outfit. Okay, let me just turn on my deck list thing. All right, we're on. We're looking for a game. This is good. I'm happy with where this turned out. Data loop. We're gonna like play. We're playing data loop border control. We're scoring City Works behind it.
Yep.
Okay. So, how's Toronto been these last couple weeks? Still just
Good question. I think people are starting to get alarmed about cases and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So we're like mask off in most places. Yeah.
Yeah. Alberta. Is it Alberta? I think yeah, I want to say all of Alberta like lifted masking mandates a while ago.
Yeah.
Maybe a month ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, I've like
Mhm.
There's not a lot of news about it. At least not that I've seen. About like what the case situation is like.
Mm, yeah, I think over here they're not even like keeping accurate counts. But whatever. I mean,
Yep.
I don't. Yeah, it feels good to breathe fresh air again.
Yeah. All right, we're against Desert Cactus.
Yes.
Desert Cactus. There's two S's in that. Wait. Doesn't two S's mean dessert? Two S's is dessert, is it not?
I only do math.
I'm pretty sure two S's is dessert and one S is desert. Okay. Anyways, they're playing Smoke. We have City Works, Trebuchet, Malapert, Border Control, Spin.
We have all that, right?
Yeah, it's like on the edge, but I think we go for better. All right, we have mulled into Rashida, Mausolus, Spin, double Azef. And we top deck Trebuchet.
All right, where are you going?
Unspeakable places.
Okay.
We could go for the. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just Spin Doctor, Res Spin Doctor.
Oh, okay.
Do you want a Rashida, Ice HQ or something?
No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. We got Hostile Mausolus. Okay, that's good. So it's just like double Mausolus Centrals.
Sure.
Yeah, this is like the one thing that I like about Outfit is that like Hostile's a very real econ turn.
Yeah.
And if they run, okay, so they're running HQ, so we'll res Mausolus here, and hope they don't hit the Hostile because we're at $2. We can't res the R&D Hostile Mausolus, but that's fine. They lose Misdirection.
Oh, are they deep diving us? Ooh.
They said no, not the Misdirection. Oh, they hit the Hostile. No, they're laundering R&D. They are deep diving us, maybe. We're just running. Turn 1. Oh, draw click 3. We're not getting deep dived, although we lost the Hostile. Ah, so bad. We drew too big to fail, though.
Got him.
So Rashida, Trebuchet, too big to fail?
Absolutely.
And then...
I mean, it's JNet. You knew you were going to lose the Hostile, right?
Yes, of course. I think last week's stream, I got sniped.
Forever being sniped.
I think I had 5 cards in hand, and I had 2, and then 2 of them were agendas, and like I had an Audacity, and I was going to win the next turn, Audacitying one of the 2 agendas, and they had 2 clicks left, and they like ran HQ, and then 2 and 5 in the agenda, ran HQ again, and then 1 and 4 the other one.
Yeah, JNet be giving it up all the time.
They drew a card, installed Anacam, drew another card, and played Creative Commission. We fired Rashida for City Works, Spin, too big to fail, and a Hostile. Go ahead and score a Hostile. Yeah. Okay. We're doing good.
We just need a Daddy.
Yeah. They play Diesel for 4 cards, install SMC, install Mantle, and Overclock R&D.
Ooh.
So they have 2 recurring credits to use, plus 2 bad pub and 5 overclock money. Do we res the Mausolus?
Yeah, I want to force there.
Oh, I guess you force the Penrose now, so they don't get the barrier ability.
Yeah.
That's fair. Because I think otherwise we don't res, because they're just gonna install something, and like I think between the bad pub and the recurring credits to use icebreakers, they can break the Mausolus for free anyways. Oh, actually, that's not true. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it is true. Never mind. Yeah, it costs them 4 credits to break the Mausolus, which is free. They see the top card. It's nothing. It's a government subsidy.
That's not nothing. What's your play here?
We could just like install a Zeef behind the trebuchet, play the government subsidy, take a credit.
Okay.
And then we'll just like score the Azif, and then we'll trash the Spin Doctor. You know?
Sure.
Seems okay. The other play, I think, is to install Spin Doctor, trash the one we have on the board to res the new one. And then try to draw like another piece of ice and an AzefSpike. But I think they don't run this. Oh, also it might be worth it to throw an Audacity in this deck. They diesel for 4 cards, install Netmarker, take a credit, and then Laundry HQ. Spending Bad Pub and recurring credits to break the Mausolus, accessing a Zeef protocol out of HQ. And they discard Out of the Ashes. They're at 6 credits. We draw Bulwark. Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Do we just go for 2 damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you want to wait.
So I want to wait. No. We can put the City Works in there. We protect our points better this way.
I mean, I was just gonna say, because you have the spin, you can draw up and just discard the City if you want to wait. But
no, this is fine. Okay, so we scored, and they lost Beth and Trickster Taka. This decent hits. They're gonna use Out of the Ashes to run HQ.
We're definitely getting dived.
Yep. Just don't hit the City Works. That's all I ask. They hit too big to fail. Good. They're running R&D. Could just lose here. I played against somebody who, like, I don't think this was just during the week. What's firing? Do 1 net, give the runner a tag, so we're getting a credit. I played against somebody who was just like peace in our time every turn, install icebreakers and peace in our time. Oh, we lose. They saw Deddy, Hostile, Mausolus, Archer, Cityworks, Deddy above the Law Trebuchet on the deep dive. Oof. That was a rough game. Huh?
They have 4 points?
They had a Zeef and a Hostile. So all they needed was to see a City Works, which they did. This is a risky agenda suite. When we play an agenda suite like this, something like this will happen.
Wait, what?
I'm
confused.
They deep dived. They access 2 cards.
Oh, right. Yes,
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, not much we could do there.
No, not really.
Not
like,
really. Smoke. Wonder what their Sentry Breaker is.
Affirmage? Or
yeah.
whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
after image. Yeah.
After image.
Aaron said would have won if we were Jemison. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's go again. No, actually, JNet's not letting me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I played against somebody who was like just played like a their whole game plan was to play 3 copies of Deep Dive. So it was like, you know, I don't think they had a pro code, but it was something like that where you just play like Peace in Our Time, and you draw cards, and you install your Zekis, and you install your Icebreakers, and you never run. And then like, you know, once you set up, you play a deep dive, and the next turn you play another deep dive, and then the next turn after that you play another deep dive, and like that's your game plan. It was pretty scary. They managed to whiff on the last agendas. So after like the 3 copies of deep dive, then I kind of was able to win.
Yeah. I don't know. Corp didn't really get like too much in the way of goodies. Yeah, like sort of. I guess sort of, but like Runner was already ahead. So
yeah. Oh, you know what's? It's not even a good use case, but if you see that the runner's like using out of the ashes, you can false lead them so they can't deep dive that turn. And then you get Jemison counters. Yeah, that doesn't sound that bad.
I mean, like, yeah, you play Jemison, but I don't think you play Jemison to kill. You just like play Titan, and then you just decide like what ID is better for Titan.
There's a lot more like card slots is just always going to be an issue because you want to have birth protocols in there, you know.
Yeah.
Then there's also synergy with false lead and hard hitting views technically. I don't know. It could be something. I realize there's a game here, but I don't know if I don't know if this game was if I made my game after. We'll just wait. So has things in Toronto just like gone back to quote unquote normal?
For the most part, like, yeah, it feels good to just go out to places and stuff and just like, I don't know, yeah, be normal again.
Do you guys do weekly? Do you guys do weekly Netrunner meetups?
Yeah, except we didn't meet this week.
What
But
days?
we met last
What days do you? What day do you
Wednesday.
do? Edmonton used to do Wednesday too. I don't know if. Yeah, we haven't started yet, but I'm not gonna say anything until like after once I'm done. Once I'm done the semester, then I'll see if I can start like just organizing a meetup. Although I'm pretty sure like most of Edmonton Actually, that's not true. I would say most. I think like most of the Netrunner players in Edmonton just like haven't touched the game at all since things shut down.
Right, right.
And like I know Lori does stuff like with Nisei, but I don't know when the last like I haven't seen him online, so I don't know if he like I don't know when the last time he's played a game is. Okay, we are against ABCQX, who is on Steve. We've got Azef, Archer, Mausolus, Border Control, Rashida.
Oof.
Doof.
Yes, oof because of doof.
Doof.
I mean, you could ice
Rashida?
but like,
Yeah. It's risky. Okay, so what is worst case? Like, they run HQ, they... No, but also if they just run Rashida and then we res the Rashida ice, then they get free runs of HQ. So I think we have to throw this away.
I agree.
Alright. Mausolus, Tollbooth, Cityworks, Hedge Fund, Spin. And we drew Hostile. So it's Hedge Fund, Tollbooth HQ, Mausolus R&D.
Mausolus R&D. Yeah.
Okay.
Ice baby. Dun, 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 dun.
The problem is they're gonna go like boomerang on the toll booth and then bravado HQ, and they're gonna have no money, and resing the toll booth is gonna be awful. Oh, Rust Rider's saying, "Oh baby."
Oh, Russ is in the house.
That's right.
What up, bruh?
We're playing some NeuroSpike outfit that could be Jemison. We had a discussion of whether or not we should play Jemison or not. I warned you about Tollbooth and Jemmy. So far, we played one quick game where we lost against. Lost against.
By smoke.
Yeah, we got smoked by smoke and deep dive. Deep dive picking up 5 points pretty quickly. I'm just supposed to click the fire button, right? Oh wait. They went gamble legwork. So we're
Excuse?
yeah. So we're hitting them with the toll booth. They haven't said anything, so I'm just gonna fire this. So we're on $1, which means we can't score the hostile.
It's okay.
Oh, Rust Rider says, no worries, I'll carry you through this one. That's true. That's true. We're good. Rust Rider's going to carry us through this game.
Lord knows we need carrying.
We were trying to... we were wondering if we want to put, hard-hitting news in here. Okay, they install pad tap, take a credit. They're at $5. We top deck Spin Doctor.
Hey, look for that too big to fail.
Do you want to install Spin Res it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Rashida data loop.
Uh-oh.
So just put the data loop on the Spin Doctor, take a credit.
Sure.
Or we could data loop new remote. No, let's put it on the Spin Doctor. So the next turn we store hostile. The turn after that we can we could put the Rashida in the remote. But like we don't want to res data loop to protect a spin doctor if it's getting boomeranged. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Man, maybe we just want 3 neurospikes. I'm wondering if we're seeing them enough, but also like we're in no position to do it right now. They draw a card, click 1. Did you know that all the, like, not all the cards, a lot of the cards with characters in them on JNet got a hat?
Yeah, Turtle has a hat, right?
Turtle has a hat?
Yeah.
Does it now? Oh, yeah. I haven't seen Turtle in a long time. People are not playing AI these days. I remember, I think Greg messaged me saying that like haven't played Netrunner in a while, was wanting to get back in, was looking at this Polana like Glacier deck, wanted to talk about it, and there were IP blocks in there, and one of my comments was that like I haven't seen AI at all, so the IP blocks probably aren't great.
Yeah, and then the next person you play is like Gronkov on Steve. It's like Turtle Deuces Wild, and you're like, get wrecked.
Yeah, I guess so, eh? There, he did post a Steve deck. I was just scrolling through NetRDB. It's like you just called it World Steve, and it was published by ABR. I don't know if he like went to BCom, and I don't think he did because I didn't see him when I scrolled through the Cobra. Our opponent has drawn twice so far. Yeah, I guess like Deuce is Amakua, but not a lot of like there isn't a lot of other AI going around. Click 3 is install class set. Click 4 is take a credit, so they're at $2. And we'll just score hostile. We drew Bulwark. You know, if we were Jemison, I guess we'd be at 7 right now. Although the ice situation in Jemison's a lot worse.
Oh, hold on, I'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Rest Rider, have you been playing any grinder lately? Well, worse or funner? I guess both. But like, what ice does Jemison have? You're just playing 3 Hordem, 3 Mausolus. Are we playing 3 Akets, 3 border controls, and then we have no sentry? We have 1 archer, right? Yeah, Rest Rider. Brandon's been while he's gone. I walked in on him playing some grinder. I think 2 days ago.
I'm back.
I haven't played it all, unfortunately, but I saw how Rude CTM won BCom. Have you talked about that yet? No, we haven't. I don't know. I looked at it. It's just like a Rude CTM. It's like an Ari Botatech 3 Macrophage CTM. I don't know. Every time I see CTM, it reminds me about about how for some reason I decided not to play APUC Max at Worlds. uh, Brandon, they took a credit, installed Boomerang on the toll booth on HQ, took another credit. Now they're at 3 credits and like they have 6 cards in hand.
They're going for it.
Not much to go for. They install Daily Cast.
Or not.
Start turn, we draw Rashida. So
we have another ice in hand.
We have a Bulwark in hand. So
Rashida, Bulwark, HQ, and yeah.
Yeah. Rashida over the spin, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you have anything to bring back. So.
Yeah, we don't. We have a hedge fund to bring back. We have another spin in hand, so.
Do we have enough credits to res this Bulwark?
We have exactly 10 after clicking for a credit last click. That's what you like to hear. I was just saying that our ice would be worse, and Aaron said worse or funner as Jemison. Which is like we would have 3 less credits right now, but the ice on HQ would also not be Bulwark. And it'd be like I don't know, like a cat Hordem. Kyle says time for Cortez.
Yeah.
That'd be good, but we'd have to install Cortez and have 3 credits for the toll booth encounter and have money for whatever run event we're trying to play. It's quite a lot. Oh, Rust Rider says Afshar. Yeah! We would have Afshar and Jemison too. Just that the sentry situation's bad, right? Just play like 1 archer, that's about it.
You're forced to play Ballista.
Maybe we would actually play Colossus.
Ah! Not that!
We could Daddy Colossus. Colossus is the only one that scales on strength.
My God, put that back in the vault.
So we just have a bunch of Daddies. We'll just throw them on the Colossus, And then we'll get boomeranged.
And hippoed. And you'll be sad.
Rust Rider says, what's the name of the ice that's like ETR trash a program? That's neat. Yeah, Ballista. I don't know, man. I've been playing some... I have 2 copies of Ballista in my built to last like rush deck. And it's like Ballista's a sentry and the run. Like that's kind of what you need, but it's not doing it. It's 5 credits. It's 5 credits, 4 strength. Yeah, it's just not good. Every time I draw it, I just discard it. Because I probably don't have enough money or something. They click for 3 credits and play Dirty Laundry in Archives. We will fire Rashida. We drew Hostile, Too Big to Fail, Border Control, and Mausolus. Some good stuff. We can Border Control on the remote. We can Mausolus. Archives? Yeah, you want to Mausolus Archives?
I don't know, Sneaker is a thing, right?
Oh, that's true. Then we'll just throw another Rashida in the remote.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you want to throw the Hostile in the remote, and then we'll Rashida the turn after that.
I like the Rashida now. I want it. We have the city where I want to set this up.
Okay, yeah, I respect it. Kyle says bring back guard. 100%. I would love a guard. Can we have like a sentry that just says like it's guard basically, except it says like to get past this you have to break the end the run sub with an icebreaker. So then you can't You can't boomerang, you can't botchless, you can't inside job, you know? Aaron says, I was saying we could Deddy Colossus because it scales on strength, and Aaron says Ice Wall scales on strength. Oh, I might have said it's the only one that scales on strength. That's true. Ice Wall does scale on strength. Is Firewall still legal? Firewall scales on strength too.
Shoutouts to Hadrian's Wall. I miss those.
Yes. Hadrian's Wall?
I
Neighbors
miss
just get worse.
I miss the big, like, crazy, like, wall cards.
Curtain Wall.
I miss Blue Sun.
Man.
I miss Blue Sun a lot. Blue Sun was hype.
Toll Booth in Blue Sun. That was my favorite thing to do. So good.
I like Chiashi better.
Wait, what is happening?
Chiashi and Fairchild 3.
Cal says bring back Yanis.
Yeah.
Is that 4 brain damage?
Yeah.
What is happening?
What is happening?
They drew a card, and Class Act is triggering, and they shuffled their deck. I think they shuffled their deck during a Class Act trigger. And that might have screwed this up. Like, I guess they, like, clicked on their deck and accidentally hit shuffle. And now they've just, like... It says, shuffles their deck, looks at their deck, stops looking at their deck, looks at their deck, stops looking at their deck, look at their deck, stops looking at their deck.
Undo turn?
Yeah, I'm letting them know. Aaron says ETR is a crutch. I respect that.
What?
You don't need end the runs. You just need things that deter runs. Huh, okay.
I mean,
they've conceded and left. Interesting.
can you tell me what Rashida would have gotten? Can we at least know?
We can know. We would have gotten Deddy. And that's... Do I need to go on?
Fair.
Deddy, Bulwark, Too Big to Fail, Archer. And then Azef was next. And then we would... And then after Azef is Border Control, Deddy, Malapart, and then Hedge Fund, Sub, Neurospike. So it's on its way. It's on its way.
Sure.
I feel like there's not enough of the combo.
I agree.
Yeah. Should we do something about that? What if we just
played 3 Neurospikes?
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna play 3 Neurospikes. We're gonna forget about the Salems. We're gonna play 3 copies of Neurospike. We're at 18 influence now, so we have to cut a data loop and a toll booth. And we have 1 influence for something. We have 1 influence for something. And then we need like 1 more piece of ice. Or we could put a 1 influence piece of ice. And play something else.
Those don't exist. Play a Whoredom.
Play a Whoredom. Got it. Alright, we have 1 influence and 1 deck slot. What do we want? Breast Rider says Jemison could fit more combo pieces. Sounds like Rest Rider's, on Aaron's side here.
People love Jemison.
You know what?
I mean, it's your stream.
Restrider says, "What's the time in New York? Put an IP block if we play Gronkov." I don't know how late does Gronkov play? It's 10:30 in New York. Can we try it? Okay, we're gonna try Jemison. We're gonna try Jemison. Let's do it. Okay. How do we play Jemison? Do the hostels become? The hostels become.
Don't you dare!
Or actually, I mean, like, it's probably better to just keep them as hostels, eh?
Wait, are you still trying to Neurospike kill?
Yeah. Right? Install. Res. Install. Okay, so we have an Oberth in the remote. We install an Azef. We res the thing. So if it's worth 2 points, if we have a 2-pointer, then we can put 3 advancement counters on the Azef right when we res it. Although there's no real point in doing that. Because as long as it's worth like 0 points, we can get 1 counter. We can single advance, which gets another advancement. Okay, I think we've briefly talked ourselves into this, but I kind of think we want to make it work out of outfit first.
No, you can play Jemison.
Okay, but do we play Oberth?
Oberth is just a good card in Jemison.
Why are we Jemison? Yeah, right? I think that's...
I don't know. Whenever I see Jemison, I'm like, you could try to kill me, but I feel like your best bet is literally to, like, just Titan fast advance. You're like doing me a favor if you slow down to try to kill me.
I hear that. For sure. What if we cut the CityWorks project and cut the Dedi and we play Atlases? And then we like actually play Fast Advance with Neurospike in our deck.
No, but like you need Dedi Rococo though.
We need Dedi Rococo?
Yeah. Like
we do?
I'd play Dedi Rococo and cut a Neurospike and play 3 red levels.
Dedi Rococo, cut a Neurospike and play red levels. So then, but what does that let us do though?
Fast advance and draw cards and
okay, wait, hang on. If we're playing Dedi Rococo, are we playing CityWorks or are we playing Atlas?
No, you're probably playing. Well, I don't know. If you're still on the Neurospike plan, I don't know where we went here.
We got a Neurospike. I want to Azef Neurospike.
Okay, you want to Azef Neurospike.
Well, Kyle says go back to outfit and play RLC Dedi Rococo.
Yeah, but like when you do that, like
all that does is score a 2 point.
Advance and win. You're not gonna like.
Yeah, exactly.
But like to be honest, Neurospike combo is just probably better with re-education.
Nah, there's something. It's got to be something here, right?
It's not really.
Okay, I'm going back to outfit. RLC Dedi Azef is 4 damage. It's fine. That's true. It's true. Okay, no. Okay, we're going back to outfit. We're gonna play the one data loop. We're gonna play 3 arrow spikes, and we're gonna play. We have one more slot and one more influence, and we could do something with it. We could play a 3 influence card instead of the data loop. Although I think data loop is good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Okay, so let's just put in another ice. Any one influence ice you want?
Eli? Not really.
I like me some Eli. I like me some Eli. Ooh, Magnet.
Oh, that is a card.
Yeah, Magnet's a card. Okay, alright, one Magnet. We're done. We're done. We're going back. We are going back. If Netrunner DB or if JNet lets me update the list. Okay. What is happening over there?
Oh, sorry. I gotta warm up some goodies.
I thought it sounded like you got a bird.
I got a what?
A bird.
A bird?
Aaron says, so real talk, I tried to build a Netrunner, and the truth is the win con just isn't compelling enough to build a whole deck around.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, like, okay, so you got two you got a Zeus, you've got CityWorks. The agenda suite's kind of sus. Although every deck with CityWorks is kind of sus.
Hey. So rude.
It's true.
No, you're just a filthy ETF player, and that's why you feel this way.
It's true. Nice more often. Hey, welcome to stream. I don't think I've seen you around before. Is this better an outfit than Gem? We have another Jemison supporter, I think, in the chat.
Dude, your stream is talking to you.
Kyle says, well, it can't be worse. OSM Gagarin is real city worker. What is OSM? I'm not sure what OSM is. How do we kill with this list? We'd play NeuroSpike. What do you mean, Rust Rider? What do you mean? You install a Zeef protocol. You single advance a Zeef protocol. Actually, you gotta double advance it. You double advance a Zeef protocol.
As he talks this out.
and then next turn you single advance it. Then you double NeuroSpike.
Guys, whenever you have plans, say it out loud. So you know, like it just becomes a lot more real then. Everything always sounds better in your head.
False leads in Gagarin. I was like, is there something we can do this without pre-advancing the Azef? Then we'd have to play like Seamless, maybe. You go like seamless Sand City Grid.
Oh my god.
As far as Neurospikes go, Azef is good Neurospike, I think. See, that's what I think too. That's why I think this is worth exploring. Alright, we have 2011 World Champ.
Okay.
2011 World Champ is playing a 47 card max. And this is great. We've got a hedge fund, Whoredom, border control, bulwark, Rashida hand.
Nice.
And top deck Trebuchet.
Nice.
Hedge fund. We don't care about HQ, right?
I guess not.
Do we border control Central or border control Rashida? Border control Rashida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we hedge funded. I was like, oh, we could put a Whoredom on R&D. No, we can't. No, we can't.
No, you're just going for the Rashida play.
No, yeah, we're just going for the Rashida. They mill Botulus Progenitor.
Oh, hive mind.
They install Cookbook Fermenter, install Daily Casts, and take a credit. Good. Good. Although that's a good start for them. We fire Rashida, we get Neurospike, Spin Doctor, Consulting, Border Control.
Ooh, hey.
So we'll go like Spin Doctor Naked, like Bulwark HQ, Whoredom R&D.
Sure. Wait,
I guess we
Bulwarking R&D?
Yeah. I was just gonna say, yeah, Whoredom HQ Bulwark R&D. Kyle says Hive Max against vegan outfit rip. Nice more often says Azef is meat. Yeah, this isn't vegan. What are you talking about? We have 3 cards that each say do 2 meat damage, and we have another 3 cards that say do enough net damage to win the game.
Oh boy.
They mail Simulchip Paladin. They click for 3 cards and install Paladin, discarding Paperclip. Start turn, we draw Deddy. So we're going to res the Spin Doctor and hit that City Works, right?
Yeah.
We got Azef above the law. Also good. Okay, so it's install Azef, install Trebuchet on the remote.
Yes.
Oh, and we can single advance too. Oh, actually no, because we need 3 advancements if we're going to consult for Narrow. Install Azef, install Trebuchet on the remote.
Take $1.
Take $1. We could single advance it too.
Once.
Yeah. I like advance once, to be honest. Actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. We're taking $1. Nice Marafton says, I think Max is the time where the damage instance is worse than 5-3 Spike because less chance to dodge. I've had worse. Joe is joining the party. What is this monstrous deck? I thought it was just fake Titan, but that near Spike is sus. You know what? Within like this past hour and a half has just been discussion of whether or not this whole deck is sus. But the idea is that it's a Neurospike deck where you can like kill with Azef Protocol. We can Neurospike off of Azef Protocol and also Cityworks.
Hey, everyone, ask Joe what he played at Worlds.
Yeah. Neurospike's a good deck. They milled Amakua MK Ultra. They install Simulchip, pop Fermenter for $8, run Archives, use Simulchip to install Amakua. And they run Archives again. So there's 3 counters on the turtle. Start turn, we draw City Works. Ooh.
Oopsie. Oh, wait, can we kill them?
We could just score the Azef.
No, I was gonna say, so you take Deddy, City Works, in a new remote, and advances once.
And then you kill them with the Azef? Okay, wait. We can single advance. Okay, so we go install CityWorks, Deddy to CityWorks, and then we single advance the Azef.
Correct. And we hope they just don't draw a whole bunch of cards.
Okay, so they take... How much damage do they take off the CityWorks? They take 5 damage. And then we can deal 4 damage.
Yeah.
And they're going to start their turn with 6 cards. So they have to draw 3 cards and run the CityWorks. Or they have to not have I've had worse. And they need to... Well, or, yeah. They have to not have I've had worse, or they need to draw 3 cards. And run the CityWorks.
Correct. Or you just look for nice for archives.
We have a border control. Doesn't really do the job. Russ Rider, being the voice of reason, says any I've had worse stops this already optimistic play. Okay, let's single advance the Azef. Let's take a credit and put the border control in archives.
So wait, what did you end up doing?
Advance Azef, ice archives with border control, take a credit.
Oh. The memes, though.
Rustrider says money-wise it would have worked out the bad pub $3. Yeah, I want it to be on 11 so that I can res. Like, if they were to run HQ, I can res the Hordem and then still threaten the Trebuchet res. They said the Water Tribe works in mysterious ways. They mill daily cast I've had worse. That's 1 I've had worse gone.
My life.
Rustrider said any I've had worse stops is already optimistic play, right? And then Kyle says deck was already optimistic. Alec is also joined the party, says good evening, friends. Good evening. 7:47 in Vancouver.
You should know.
Aaron says it's not jank if it's top tier players. Okay, wait. Okay, so we're installing Imp and running HQ into this Hordem that's at 4 strength that they can't get through. So I guess we'll pop that. And then we're purging next turn. Because we kind of have to. Lori saying, what up? What up? We were just talking. It's like when we might start up some Netrunner in Edmonton again. If it's the time. I was just thinking that I might
Wait. If they go below 4 cards in hand, you can just kill them.
Yes, that's true. They ran R&D. I can't res the Bulwark. They imp a Mausolus and run again. If there's a snare in our deck and we trigger it, we could win. They stole a Azef off the top.
Ah!
It's fine. We drew Mausolus. Oh, we can't purge because... Can we purge? We can't res the Bulwark. But I guess they don't know that. Yeah, okay, we'll purge. We'll purge and, like, pitch the above the law.
Okay.
Or do we pitch the City Works?
What else is in our hand?
City Works, Above the Law, Mausolus, Dedi, Consult, AzefSpike.
Pitch the Above the Law. We're going for broke.
Yeah, I agree. Rest Rider says, now that we have advanced the NGO, we can still do the extra greedy City Works. Yes, exactly. That's exactly why I did that. Because now we have the single advance. So we can install CityWorks, Dedi it, and single advance the CityWorks. They're running Archives click 1. So I guess we res border control on Archives. Yeah, fine. They have to install Paperclip Pay 2. They have $15 and 2 Paladin dollars. Ooh, border control's firing. Okay, that's good. Am I still in the E zone? I'm still in Edmonton. Yeah, I have to finish my undergrad still. I'm almost there. Still in the E zone. Yeah.
That's like the most positive, optimistic thing I've heard. Edmonton be cold.
They ran R&D, ripped a hostel off the top, and then they're installing Conduit overriding their imp, and then Conduit running. So they're gonna see 2 cards. Do we spin here? No. We just need too big to fail.
How many cards do they have in hand?
They have 5 still.
I told you to just do the CityWorks play.
We can do it now.
No, we can't. Now they can just win.
We don't have money. Okay, we have to get this Mausolus on R&D. Okay, so let's fire the spin. We top deck Spin Doctor. So let's fire the Spin Doctor for like Mausolus Hedge Fund, I guess. And then we'll install res the other Spin Doctor.
Okay.
We drew Hostile and Malapert. Okay. That's
the Malapert.
Good.
Oh, it's there.
Rest Rider says, don't we just need money? Yeah, it's true. But we don't get to 10 to res the Bulwark, right? So we have to put the Mausolus on R&D. So we'll go Mausolus R&D.
Just trash the Bulwark at this point.
Really? But if we draw too big to fail.
If.
I'll play for that, I think.
Okay.
And then we'll take a credit. Do we take a credit?
Canada draw. You must get money. How are we going to do this? Unless you want to put Malapert in the...
I'm putting Malapert in the remote.
But, like, it just screams, like, come get my remote.
Yeah, I know. It does. It does. It does. But also, I guess they have to read. Yeah, like both are bad. Both are bad. Because if we install something in the remote, it does scream, come get my remote. But if we click for a credit, it screams that it's not an NGO.
Does it?
Yeah. There's no reason to click for a credit if you have a single advanced NGO in the remote.
I mean, it already looks like an NGO seeing how we haven't read this Bulwark. Like, I think the jig has been up a while ago.
They don't know it's Bulwark. It might just be like a bad ice.
I mean, who plays those?
They force the they force the Spin Doctor, which we'll shuffle, and then they Conduit run, so we'll res the Mausolus, because we have to. It's firing. They're losing Knob Curie. At the start of the turn, they milled Light the Fire and Botulus. We do have $2. So next turn we can score Hostile, and then we can res Bulwark. Although if there is the next turn, yeah. Oh, they found CityWorks. They found 2 CityWorks.
Get wrecked.
Oh no. How many cards did they access? They accessed 3 cards. They accessed 3 cards. And it was double CityWorks.
I want to see their hand. I honestly feel like the crazy play would have got there. We were there.
Oh, they were planning to light the fire that server. Would have worked because we're broke. We were broke. I think that hostel, like we never got our money, never got going because we just had a hedge fund that whole game. Like we had one hedge fund. Did we fire that Rashida? I think we did.
What a nightmare.
Yep. Kyle says should have been Argus. Stupid standard. Oh, actually, that was a while ago, I think. Ripperoni. Yep.
I guess Russ dropped us after all.
No, Rust Rider's still here. Sad face.
No, he said he's going to carry us.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to carry us. That's right.
He just dropped us on our heads. Oh, really?
Okay, Rust Rider, you're going to carry us through the next game. Right?
Oh, my God. Are you still doing this?
We're trying again. We're trying again.
Oh, God.
We're trying again. Come on.
It's hot garbage.
See, is it just hot garbage because we have a real 5-3 in our deck?
No, it's hot garbage because like runners are just a lot better than this. And the plan is like just not
Okay. So here, hang on. So look, if we had a too big to fail that game, we would have like been able to res the bulwark. So then they can't win off of R&D. Right? And then like we res the bulwark, so then we can take another bad pub. So then we have 3 like leftover dollars from that situation. And then because like we just weren't able to do anything, which is why they never had to play any cards. So if they had to play a little bit more cards, then we could have maybe gone for that CityWorks play. Although that CityWorks play is not, it's just not a great idea. It's just not a great play. It's a good idea, it's just not a great play. It's too much I've had worse. I guess all kill decks just suffer from I've had worse, don't they though? Joe says, I think this deck loses really bad to Andre's deep dive cheese from yesterday. This deep dive cheese, just like what I mentioned this earlier, like you just sit there and gain money and install your cards and play Peace in Our Time, and then you play 3 copies of deep dive at the end of the game.
Just 6 out of the ashes.
6 out of the ashes? Why? Okay, wait. So are we playing like multiple deep dives in the same turn then?
Just like, yeah.
I guess that's the plan. Like we're gonna run HQ R&D and Archives just with Out of the Ashes, and then we're gonna have 4 clicks left to play 2 deep dives and access 4 cards.
Yeah.
You just need to access 4 cards to win the game.
And deep dive like shuffles. So
yeah,
like,
exactly.
You steal the first 2, shuffle the deck, see 8 more.
Okay, we're against I don't know how to pronounce this. NTAHFS.
Yep.
And he's playing Alice.
Oh God.
We have Bulwark, CityWorks, Hostel, Hedge Fund, Rashida. So we have score Hostel turn 1 and then like get wrecked.
You can hope that you mando another ice.
I think we have to throw this away.
Oh no.
Ginevra says hat style takeover. Yeah, I love that. I noticed that too. Okay, we've mulliganed into Bulwark, Hostel, Deddy, CityWorks, Government Subsidy. And we drew Too Big to Fail.
Yay!
That's not bad. Okay, so we can go like draw a card, Too Big to Fail, Bulwark HQ.
Excuse me?
Huh? No?
Is this like a draft thing where like you didn't want me to ice HQ and then like so you could doof me? Like, is that what you're worried about? Because aren't we playing Alice?
Yeah, we are playing Alice, but I have a CityWorks and a Hostel in hand.
Oh God.
So we lose a card to Alice, and then we like ice Archives next turn. We're not icing Archives with a CityWorks in hand.
I forgot about the CityWorks. All right, go ahead.
We drew a hedge fund.
Oh dear.
That's fine. We'll give them the hedge fund. We'll probably give them the
No.
subsidy. Depending on if we think they're gonna make us res this Bulwark or not. Oh, actually no, because we gain $5 on resing the Bulwark, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll give them the hedge fund. Joe says regarding I've had worse making kill decks weak, are you saying that we should be looking to build some good kill decks once O'Herd and Chaos rotates? Yeah. Kill decks are gonna be so much better.
I mean,
Okay, so they jailbreak R&D access 2. It's nothing. Run Archives. We'll give them the hedge fund. Rust Rider says if we lose against Alice, we might need to reconsider the deck.
we needed to reconsider the deck 2 games ago.
They install Fermenter and Rozeki. We drew Neurospike, so we didn't get an ice. It's kind of sad.
Nope.
Do we go for ice or do we go for Hostel?
What? You're drawing for ice here.
I am?
You have to.
All right.
What are you giving them?
Too big to fail? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because if we
no.
score the Hostel, we can give them a government subsidy. Okay, it's fine. We drew. I drew Too Big to Fail. I guess we have to draw again now.
Well, now you can give them the too big to fail.
We drew Rashida.
God. This is going swimmingly.
Uh-oh. All right, well,
Okay,
we'll
yeah.
play the subsidy, we'll pitch the Rashida, and we'll give him the Too Big to Fail.
Oh, God.
Or actually, okay, wait. We'll pitch the Too Big to Fail, and we'll Alice the Rashida if they, because maybe they won't run Archives, you know.
What?
Joe says naked Rashida, you coward.
Oh, that's true, too. No, but we had one click left this.
They play I've Had Worse, install Botulus on the... Ooh, yeah, exactly. Install Botulus on the Bulwark, take a credit and install Fermenter. No run on Archives. Exactly. So now we have a Rashida. Do we score Hostile or we draw for ice? We drew Malapert. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Joe said Deddy the CityWorks project. Could do that. Then we can just win with Neurospike next turn because they'll go below cards. It's possible. Draw or Hostile?
We have to get an ice here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to draw. Okay, we drew Border Control.
Okay.
Can I install Rashida behind that?
I swear to God, if they botch list this Border Control.
Come on. Okay, no, we're doing it. I think this is actually a good play. And then if they run Archives, we'll just we'll lose something. We might even give them the hostile because the Malapert does represent a Neurospike for the kill. They draw a card and play Jailbreak.
This is not good.
They steal Cityworks Project and trash Spin Doctor.
Oof. Oof.
Joe says, I feel like Brandon's a bad influence here. You'd have played it a lot safer if you weren't on the call.
Wait a second. What?
Oh, hey, guess what? They popped both fermenters. No run on archives. We're going to get this Rashida. And we're not going to have to pitch a card.
Wait, hold on. Wait, are we just letting that comment slide? Like, Joe just must not know who you are at all. How many times do I have to talk you off?
Brandon makes me play safe.
Oh, the things that Sokka even suggests, you like. That's hilarious. What did you get?
We got another Cityworks, another Malapert, a Data Loop, and a Spin. And my turn was...
Well, actually,
which is?
Daddy City Data Loop? Is that what you did?
No. I did Malapert, Data Loop, Spin, and I discarded a City. They're installing...
Don't you have the Daddy?
Yeah, so we'll Cityworks Daddy advance next turn.
Oh, you had another city. Okay.
Yeah. They install Maw and run archives. So we'll pop the Spin for Spin and Cityworks, and we'll lose Malapert to Alice. They're gonna run R&D, steal above the law.
Oof.
Uh-oh. And then they run again. And they steal Hostile. Okay, we just go for it, right? Like, we're not icing. We could ice. We drew a border control. We have Bulwark, border control, and a Zeef, which we just drew off the double Spin Doctor. Oh, Kyle said not even going to try for the Azef after drawing it. Yeah, we could go for the Azef here, actually. Install Azef, single advance Azef, Bulwark R&D. And then we, like, lose to an HQ run.
Yeah, what? Don't we need to Daddy Cityworks here? Like, to have a chance at this?
I think we need to ice HQ, ice R&D.
Oh, well, sure. I guess.
Yeah.
Then isn't it like draw once?
No, I think we put the Azef in the remote.
But Cityworks is the...
Oh, not archives. I don't think we... Like, we have to ice R&D, ice HQ, I think.
Yeah, I get it. But, like...
And then, like, the thing is, if they run archives, we lose a card to Alice. And the only card we can lose is Neurospike or Deddy. So we have to give them the Deddy.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Yeah. Laurie says, have you tried not losing R&D? Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. They draw 2 cards. And put a Botulus on the border control on HQ and install Devil Charm. No run on archives. That's good. We drew another border control. So we can double advance the Azef and then, like, put a border control on HQ.
Okay.
And we can just like get rid of all this other ice. Do we want to keep the border control just for... Might as well. Joe says charm is sus. Yeah. They dirty laundry archives. That's fine. So we give them the Deddy. Kyle is cheering for deep dive. It says, come on, deep dive, Alice. They install Chisel on the Bulwark on R&D, and they run R&D. Okay, but Devil Charm isn't enough for Bulwark.
Correct.
So this fires, and they're going to lose either their Botulus on HQ or their Rizeki. And then we win. Unless one of the two cards in their hand is I've had worse. In which case, we still win. They have to double I've had worse to not lose here. They have to double I've had worse. We got this. This is not a bad deck.
No, that's not how that works.
Okay. We drew Rashida. Res Malapert. Advance Azef. Score Azef. Choose a card to trash. Trash the border control on HQ. Fire Azef Protocol. They lost Hippo, I've had worse. Okay, so there was an I've had worse, but that's fine. We're going to pick up a Neurospike. We're going to play Neurospike. They lost Black Orchestra Deuces Wild. We play another Neurospike and we win the game. Excellent.
Yay, the jank worked!
They were on 6 points. Russ Rider said best deck ever.
World's winning confirmed.
Best deck ever. Laurie said the dream. Kyle said 12.5% win rate, decklist of the week. Hey, our win rate's not 12.5%. We're like 50% right now because we had a concession. Okay, at worst it's 33% if we don't want to count that game. Okay, so we almost lost on R&D, but we managed to find a way with 4 more points still in hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we found 12 points. After 12 points, there's 25 cards left in R&D, and we went through 2 Spin Doctors. Well, I mean, we went through 1.
We won against the deck that doesn't do anything. Excellent. Oh, man.
Okay. What do we think? Do we want... I'll give people the option this time. Do we want to do that again?
No, they don't.
We could explore... We could do that again. We could explore Jemison. We could do something else. Some mystery third option. Joe says, "Why not?" I agree.
Oh, man, nobody wants to go through that again.
Hey, that's like the peak edge of your seat Netrunner, right? Like the runner's on 6 points, you're on no points, and like you find a way to win the game.
Yeah, but like I feel like I could have got that same thrill out of like Re-Education, and like it's just
better out of NBN.
Yeah.
Joe says, I guess we could build a better version of this deck. See, like, we were looking at Jemison. Uh, can we build this? Can we switch to Jemison and make this better? The thing is, I don't see what Jemison could have done better that game, except for draw more ice, because we had ice drawing issues at the start. Ginevra says it's entertaining to watch. That's what we like to hear. That's what we're here for. Yeah. Do you think it's worth looking into Jemison? Rustrider says I'll abstain from the boat. Gonna go to bed. Have fun, guys. Yeah, have a good night. It's late over there as usual.
As usual.
As usual.
I don't actually think Rush Rider sleeps at all.
Mm.
He's found a way to survive, like, without sleep.
Yeah, he just tells us he's like, I'm gonna go to bed, but he just that just means he's gonna be at his bed, not necessarily sleeping.
Sleeping, exactly.
Yeah. Nice Marafton says Jemison lets you theoretically score kill a Zeef unadvanced with sacrifices, but you'll be poorer. Ginevra says, would it be better without city work? See, yeah, that's it is a nice like situation where it kind of works with AzefSpike as well, but having a real 5/3 in your deck is quite the downside.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if they steal all your agendas.
What if we took out the Deddies, took out the City Works, took out the Data Loop and the Magnet, played 3 GFIs?
Okay.
And then we'd have 5 deck slots. We would have 5 deck slots. And then we can switch to Jemison. What if you kept the Deddies and only used AzefSpike as a backup to fake Titan? Oh, I see. Okay, let's try Jemison. Because I think with that, we have enough deck slots to work with now that this seems interesting to try. So let's put in Global Food Initiative. Let's cut the Deddies. We'll put in 1 Audacity. We'll play GFI without Atlas. I don't even know if that's good. We'll play Oberth Protocol. We'll cut the Trebuchet, cut the Bulwark. We will play 3 Hortons. We will play Afshar. Do we want to play a Ket? What other options do we have? Sandstone? Sorry? Tithonium. Tithonium's an option.
And are you playing Standoff? Dun, 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 dun.
I like me some Standoff. Standoff does actually, like, it is the agenda point number that we want for fast advances Eve. Because with Oberth in the remote, you forfeit it, get counters. Standoff. Can we go back to how everyone originally played standoff? Okay, we've heard standoff twice. We're playing standoff. Okay, 2 standoffs. We have 13 ice, which is not great. We'll probably still play the Malaperts. What if I cut this consult? That seems okay. We'll cut the consult. Oh yeah. Are we? Are we?
I mean, you're super poor if you don't. Really.
Yeah, we are kind of super poor. What money? Oh, we could play like NGO friends instead of Too Big to Fail, maybe?
Like a whole turn.
But you get to like install advance, put an ice maybe. Like they kind of have to maybe run it. Let's do it.
Then you're not plussing.
It's true. Let's play 2 NGOs and a 3rd government subsidy. And then we can play another ice and we'll be at 14 ice. Tithonium? Maybe?
I think you need Too Big to Fail. I think you need a +7 in your life.
A +7. Colossus. We'll just stick with the archers. I think we go no to Thonium.
Colossus.
Winchester? A cat? Do we play a cat? I kind of like a cat.
Is a cat better than... Like, because you don't daddies, so...
Yeah, it's true.
Is a cat better than Sandstone?
I guess Sandstone's fine. We play like a magnet. We can cut a GFI for a 1 Atlas and a false lead.
No.
No. Okay, then let's just put we'll put a sandstone in here.
On stream.
Surveyor.
Yes, please. Yep.
Okay. This seems okay. Rashida, 2 NGOs, 2 standoffs, 3 global foods, 3 subsidy, 3 hedge fund, 1 audacity, 2 malapert, 3 obo, or 3 oberth. Let's try it. We are gonna try it. Oh, I need to change the ID.
You do. NGO is not the answer, is it? I mean, I guess on an oberth it's okay, but like, it just can be trashed easier than Too Big to Fail as well.
Yeah, it can be. You want to just play two too bigs?
Yeah, like you need that money.
Don't want to take that much bad pub between like Hostel and Too Big to Fail.
Yeah.
No, I think NGO's fine.
Okay. NGO's fine.
NGO's fine.
Okay. Then change the subsidies to Too Big to Fail. When are we going to be at $10? This deck loses to 1 doof.
No, we got like border controls.
It loses to 1. It's like 1 doof and 1 Paul up.
Nice. More often says time for Regolith. Not really.
I like Regolith.
It's not bad, honestly. The Geo.
I mean, it's not for this deck, but Give me a Regulus Jeeves and I'm happy.
Oh, I need to make this a bit bigger. There we go. NGO. Like, well, there's less of like a credit threshold with this deck. With our ice, like we don't have to be at 7, we don't have to be at 10 to res Trebuchet and Bulwark. Like our ice is still cheaper. Ice is a bit cheaper. Like it'll, without bad pub, like with there's, I hope it'll do more. I think the problem is that like we're trying to go fast-ish and get the kill that way, because if we don't go fast, like the runner econ is just too good. But it kind of already is too good at the start of the game. So we're trying to get ahead, because we don't have like late game tools. But it's just like really difficult to get ahead, so we end up trying to play like a slower game because we can't get ahead, and then that just kind of things just kind of go downhill from there.
Yeah.
Because like my prediction is that we're probably still going to be too slow for like with what we're doing. Also, 3 Oberths might not be necessary. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Because we do need the Oberths require an agenda, so we'd have to find our hostels, find our standoffs, and like those are like hostels fine because we net 5 credits. Standoff we net 3.
And a card.
Yeah, like it's I guess it's like it's fine too, but if the runners like installing their paladin and installing their Rozeki, it's hard to like it's still a turn where we end up like we net going behind. It's tough. I don't think Rust Rider's here anymore, but all this is telling me is that we just gotta play Grinder. Isn't that right?
I mean, yeah. Like,
just gotta play Grinder.
although like Big Max players are like absolutely convinced that they'll just maul you to death.
That they'll maw the Grinder to death?
Yes.
By running where?
I don't know, like HQ, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. HQ, I guess, through my Kakugo. You mill me one, I'll mill you one. That seems fair.
Yes.
Are you still playing with? Are you still playing with 3 Hokusai 3 Prisek?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have Prisek.
You don't have Prisek. So it's just 3 Hokusais.
Yeah.
No prize sex anymore.
I'm more on the cats list.
The what?
Cats list.
I'm the only thing I know about that is that it has more.
I don't have it anymore. Oh, I switched and I because like I just found Sadako is more
Yeah.
valuable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was playing and I got rid of the Fenris and it was super hot. It was like, you have to concede now. I I found both of them and it was like buy Fenris, buy Turning Wheel. It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah. Aaron
It
says,
also feels good when you House of Dives and like kill their labor rates. It's like, yes.
Aaron says Brandon is on the canceled list.
Oh, wait, why? What happened? What did I do? Why am I canceled again?
We're gonna. I have a feeling we're about to find out.
Okay.
Kyle says sleeved Armitage.
Oh, well. I was young, okay?
Let's see.
Oh, no. Aaron, why am I canceled?
Yeah. It's too much grinder.
Too much grinder?
Too much grinder. Yeah.
I mean, like, you have to give me a pass. I mean, like, do you want to sit around and just get deep dived all day? Like, is that what you want? Do you want to get APOC'd and then deep dived?
We gotta install our Kakugos in our AzefSpike. It's
Yeah,
what you gotta do.
I don't know. It's either hopefully you fast advance and don't get your pieces like mod to death, or you just take all their cards away. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, isn't Area Bot Tech like Macrophage CTM just as cancerous? Either way, you just have to do some nonsense to win games.
You just gotta APOC. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention this. I don't know if anybody in chat is considering to or going to OTG, but I want to go. Want to go. No, I've been like stalking the Slack channel, the OTG Slack channel, because you can look at Slack channels without joining them. So I've been like lurking around, like looking at that.
Lurking.
Wait, what the heck just happened? Was my game not up? Is that why we weren't getting somebody? Yeah. So they might because they have a team event. So maybe we'll just go see. We'll go see if go see who wants to go. I have to talk Eric into going. Aaron said, "Wait, Socko's mixing you up with Phil. Aren't you supposed to be good at this game?"
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, we're 50%. We're 50% today. I guess usually we do better. Hey, it's a lot of work, but I managed throughout like the last 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, like 3 weeks where we've got like classes and I've been able to fit in some more Netrunner games during the week. I managed to get my win rate back up to 69%. It was down to 68 for a while. And it was very important that I bring it back to 69. Although I think 1,788 and 822 losses is, I think it's like 68 point something, but it's 68.5 something, like above that, you know? So it rounds up to 69. Or maybe it's, I doubt it's at 69 right now. I think it's slightly below it. Joe says Eric is too poor to go to OTG after his fab trips, unless he wins the grand prize, I guess. Yeah, like with like actual money prizes. I remember seeing Ian say something about this. It's like, because it's actually cash prizes, it makes evaluating whether or not you want to go to tournaments more interesting. Joe, have you played Fab? I think you have, right? I imagine everybody in the Vancouver Discord has played Fab. Everybody in the Vancouver Discord who's in Vancouver by now. If you have, I'd be curious to know your assessment of like how much, like how skill based is it in terms of a card game. Like if you were like, I'm good at this game and like I can consistently do well, if that's a thing, like can you go to Fab events and like consistently win? Or is it kind of like, I'm talking like, Hearthstone would be a good example of a game that's very like it's the skill based amount is like very limited. Like there were some like top Hearthstone players, but also like when I was playing at the time, I was just like I could have done that. You just got to get in, kind of thing. It says, yeah, I feel the skill ceiling quite high. Okay, that's good. How skill based is Netrunner? If you hand a relative noob a good deck, will they beat a great player with a noob deck? I would say Netrunner is very skill based because because card draw RNG is in a sense mitigated by the fact that you can click to draw. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Okay, we're against Hoshiko, and our hand is 3 hedge funds, a Rashida, and a NeuroSpike.
The fun starts already.
Are we keeping this?
What?
We're not keeping this?
There's no ice.
Well, top deck it nice.
And they said,
okay, fine.
I'm the one that makes you not play.
Okay, fine. Alright, fine. They keep their hand. We get Azef, Rashida, NeuroSpike, Hordem, and Geo. We top deck Subsidy. I want to just Ice HQ. I want to install in Geo Advance and Geo Hordem HQ.
Okay.
We could go for the Rashida, but we're gonna get like HQ's gonna get run, and then they're gonna steal the Azef protocol if that happens. So, yeah.
Yep.
Risk assessment, meta knowledge can also go a long way. I guess that's what we're finding out right now. And you were worried Jemison would be poor. Yeah, exactly, right? We could just draw 3 hedge funds in our opening hand, Brandon. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, Kyle said we... So you said we don't have ice, and Kyle says mitigate it with click 1 draw, you coward. I agree. I agree. We'll see, no, but we just like top deck an ice. We top deck an ice, you go hedge fund, install sheet, install whatever the ice we had. They install Stargate, hit Stargate. They see Afshar, hedge fund, Malapart, and they hit the Afshar. Take a credit, and they laundry R&D to access the hedge fund, I guess. And that's the turn.
Well,
we don't
so
have
they can
ice.
get a flip as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Next card is Malapert. We drew hedge fund. Do we double draw to find an ice? I feel like we can just like let them Stargate again, and we'll just install Rashida, advance NGO, pop it, play subsidy.
What?
You want to draw?
You think that Rashida's living?
No, but it's like no. Actually, maybe. Maybe? No? Because I feel
Why
like...
do you think they would live?
Well, because, okay, if we double draw and we find an ice, we put the ice down, we have to res the ice, we get $5 off the NGO, and then we pitch the Rashida. Like, the thing is, like, if we double draw, we're going to have to discard a card, and we're probably, like, discarding Rashida or Malapert.
Okay.
Although if we don't draw, they're just going to keep Stargating our ice away.
Is why you have to draw. Malapert does nothing without ice, so like you just pitch the Malapert.
Kyle says money up. Okay, no, I agree. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, we're advancing the NGO, we're popping it, we're playing subsidy, we're installing Rashida. They run their Rashida, click 1. Yeah, they both said, Kyle and Aaron said money up to threaten hard hitting news, which I like, although they're not buying it. Stargate reveals Malapert government subsidy Neurospike.
Ah, there was never any ice.
Exactly.
And the jig is...
Joe says, I get the feeling Sokka's banking on the higher variance play because he knows this deck is bad. I won't say it's a conscious decision. Play to your outs, exactly. They trash the Neurospike, so we have Malapert government subsidy on top. They go draw, discard Stargate, so they're at $5. Okay, so now we can draw. So we drew the government subsidy, and we drew Azef. And then we draw again, and we just pitch Malapert hedge fund, I guess. Drew border control. Nice. So we pitch Malapert. Do we pitch Malapert? What if we just pitch Azef hedge fund?
Oh my God.
No, we gotta pitch the Malapert. Malapert hedge fund, fine. That was me thinking with the border control, we could just like border control Azef and then we could just kill them. But no, we kind of have to border control R&D, don't we? Aaron says pitch the money, you coward. Yeah. Pitch the subsidy and the hedge fund. If we put the border control on R&D, we're gonna need the money. The Malapert will... Like, we have one more Malapert. We have another Neurospike. We have Spin Doctor. It'll show up. They Stargate click one. They see Spin Malapert above the law. And they trash Malapert. And they're just going to run R&D twice. I'm okay with that. That's great for us. Yeah, if I were them, I would definitely make us draw the Malapert right now.
We're going? Almost.
They run R&D again. Last click to see the top card. Interesting. So their turn was Stargate run R&D 3 times. They discard Hunting Grounds. We draw Neurospike. We're on. We click one, draw Spin Doctor. Okay, we're so on. Okay, so government subsidy, border control R&D. Next turn, we install the Spin. We try to find an ice. We put an ice up. We put Azef in the remote. We double advance the Azef. And then we've got double Neurospike to follow it up. And if we don't kill them, because they have I've at worse, then we can get another Azef going. They click for 2 credits, install Keiko, and take another credit. Discarding... Actually, they don't discard anything. We drew Whoredom. Aaron says, what is this Defense Central's crap? I think this is like install Spin, install Whoredom, install Azef. Let's get the Spin out there. We drew Oberth and Hedge Fund. Okay, it's not another ice. We're looking for another ice. Then we'll go Azef, Whoredom. I wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't start by icing HQ. That's true. This is fine. They deuces for cards and credits. Click for 2 credits. Install Taka. We drew another Whoredom. Okay, so we go like second Whoredom, advance, advance. No, I've had worse. We win next turn. They're 2 Port of Break Ice, it's true. Brandon, you still there?
Oh, I am.
They gamble click 1. They run Archives click 2 to see the 2 face down cards, which is Hedge Fund, Malapert, and they get a flip. Click to draw. Install Gashbot. I think unless they just drew and I've had worse on that click 3 click to draw, we win. We drew another Oberth. Advance Azef. Score Azef, losing... I think we have to lose a Whoredom. Because we need this Spin Doctor.
You're right.
So lose a Whoredom. They lost Ingolo Hippo. We Neurospike. Oh, they had Overclock. I've had worse. No. Oh, wait. We can install Oberth in the remote now. And we can just do it again next turn. Okay. Aaron said lol with way too many O's. Saying get wrecked on stream. Yep. They Gachbon to install Paper Glove. See, okay, with Oberth in the remote now, we can install Azef, res Oberth, advance, and then Neurospike, so we can kill them if they have 3 cards in hand at the end of the turn, which they won't. Imagine thinking that killing Anarchs 2 damage a time is actually possible. We're getting absolutely ripped apart here. Okay, we're gonna shuffle Spin and NeuroSpike back.
You just have to hold the L, Soccer.
We drew another Azef. Advance, score. They get 3 Azefs down. I'm trying to figure out if we can score 2 Azefs on the same turn. This is bad. Fast events, the Azef, sacking the Oberth. You want me to trade Azef for Azef? I could. Is that good right now?
What?
We could
Why
just
would you
just to hit them for 2 damage and trade an agenda for an agenda.
You're
You're trading
killing
over
them.
for value to me.
don't.
Yeah. We need another ice. Border control. Okay.
Wait, did you spin doctor at the end of your turn for that NeuroSpike back in the day?
Yep.
Okay.
For NeuroSpike and Spin.
Okay.
We click one, drew border control, and then we install border control in the remote, install Zeph on the remote. They Stargate into the border control in R&D, and they have a paperclip. You know, they did lose
And
their
then you can pop it.
I could pop it. We have to pop it, don't we?
I don't know. I just said you could.
We'll pop it. We won't even let them break, so that their Taka will get overflowed.
What? Don't they just run again and clear the top?
Yeah, they could.
I guess they don't gain a dollar.
They run R&D, trash spin. Aaron said don't res. They run again. See nothing. And they run again. This time to spend Taka money, question mark? I think so. I think they realized. See, we cost them an extra click. This is fine. And then we top deck an ice. We put an ice on R&D. They can't break code gates because they only have one Ngolo in their whole deck, right? And they don't have another code gate breaker. We drew Afshar. It's not what we want. Let's draw again. We drew Sandstone. That's also not what we want.
Guess where you're putting that Afshar?
I mean, we could draw again and just pitch the Sandstone. See if we can find another ice. They said Afshar is a code gate. It's true. Okay, let's just put the Afshar in R&D. We'll put the... Then we'll just hedge fund. And then next turn we can like put the Sandstone on the remote, maybe? Install the second Oberth in the remote for sack material, yeah. Just for the purposes of scoring in Azef. Oh, like we could have done that instead of playing the hedge fund, you mean? That's true. They install Gachapon, trigger Gachapon to install Adore, shuffling I've Worst Deuce's turning wheel into the deck and removing Adore paperclip. They play Gamble. Yeah, it's any card for Azef. And then they run HQ. They can't break Hordem. Do they actually just have Ngolo? They probably have a second copy of Ngolo somewhere. Right? I think we just triple advance this Azef and score it and lose the Oberth we have in the remote. They Stargate, and we'll stop them with the Afshar. Excellent. Excellent. I hope that one Ngolo is the only copy they have. They probably have two. Yeah, we might just score this turn. We drew a subsidy.
I was gonna say you wait. You can Sandstone Archives and then use that to trash because it's like dead.
Well, I mean, we have a second Oberth in hand. So we just lose the Oberth on the board. Yeah. But also,
but then you have to. Don't you have to forfeit another agenda to get it rezzed again?
No, Oberth isn't rezzed right now. Because we have an Azef in the remote right now.
Yeah, so you're killing
the unrezzed Azef. But the thing is, like, we have 7 credits, and we just drew a government subsidy, so I'd rather, like, take 2 credits and, I guess, Sandstone Archives, yeah. Take 2 credits, put the other Oberth in the remote.
Something like that.
I don't want to draw attention to this remote. Let's just ice Archives. Ice the remote? No, that costs us money. Let's ice Archives. They install Ice Carver. Yeah, I want to play this government subsidy. They run the remote. So we'll just stop them with the Horde. See? This incidental meat damage. And Neurospike damage. It's doing us well. It's doing us well. Value Neuro. Ooh, we just... Wait, we're running Archives. They're playing like they actually only have 1 Ngolo to break code gates. We drew Hedge Fund. Nice. Very nice.
Got him.
Okay, so we're going to draw a card. We drew Rashida, play Hedge Fund, play Subsidy. We're at 15. Now we'll score the Azef next turn. They probably have it worse in hand, it's true. Because they do have 2 more copies of it. And we did see one off the Gachapon, although they just played one. They went draw card, click 2, I've had worse.
Oh, if you top deck this Neurospike right here. Wait, does Malapert? If you draw Malapert, do you also just kind of have an opportunity to kill them?
I don't know.
No, I think you're a click short.
I think we just score this Azef, and then what'll probably happen is that we just find another way to score another 2 points. We score hostile and just score out. They went draw a card, I've had worse, install Liberated. Could you imagine hitting the I've had worse and sniping the second Ngolo? Yeah. Can I give you the card? Oh. They're playing on a mobile phone. Yes, that's true. Drag and drop does not work on mobile. I'm familiar. They install Hippo last click. They have all this stuff, but they don't have a code gate breaker. They discard Stargate, so there's no Black Orchestra yet. If they had Ngolo, I feel like they would have installed it. We just drew a hostile. So we'll score Azef out of the remote, I guess.
Wait, why can't we score hostile here and then sacrifice the hostile instead?
Because we don't need to sacrifice anything.
Oh, you're just actually scoring.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. We hit Spooned and DreamNet.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh boy.
They draw a card. Hit Liberated. Dirty Laundry. Archives, I'm assuming? We don't have a code gate on Archives. We have a Sandstone on Archives. Do we want to make them pay 5? Is the answer might as well? I think it is. Might as well. Oh, they have to pay... Actually, they pay their Trickster Taka and they gain 1. Yeah, this was a bad res. Although it's kind of fine in a sense, because... Actually, no, this was just a bad res, I think. They draw again last click. We drew Global Food Initiative. We will score the hostile. Right? Right. We have 1 Audacity in the deck. The last Azef is in our hand. They draw 2 cards, install Gachapon. There's only 6 cards left. 7 cards. There's only 7 cards left. So they see 6 out of 7 cards with this Gachapon. We'll see if we have another Ngolo. 99% chance we do. Right? They're taking a while on this decision. What? They shuffle Hippo Ifat Roost Deuces into the deck and remove Bravado Dirty Laundry Liberated.
It was at the bottom.
They install Paladin. We drew GFI.
Oh my god.
Install double advanced GFI, I guess?
What?
Right?
Can't you forfeit the hostile and just score this? And then, like, do you have another hostile? No.
Oh, I do. Yeah, well, I have 2 more hostiles. That's true. I could install Azef, install Oberth, and then score the Azef. But the thing is, like, they're not going to run HQ. Like, if they're going to click for cards, they're going to install the Ngolo. Like, I'm pretty sure install GFI double advance is the right play here. If you had kept the Oberth and trashed the Sandstone, you could trash the hostile takeover and fast fence the GFI for the win. Oh yeah, hey? They draw a card, install Ngolo. So they rip it off the top. And they play Spooned on the remote. Okay, so we do have the border control. So they have to, we have to make them run twice, at least. First name break all 17s on a code gate during this run. Trash that code gate. So I have to res and pop border control right away. Which is fine. Yeah. No, we can't let them break border control first because they can hippo or spooned it. Wait. They're running R&D? This is a misclick, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Sorry, what was that,
Can't they
Brendan?
hippo your Hordem, though, now?
Yeah, they can. That's fine. We don't need this remote anymore. They have a code gate breaker. Okay, so now if we don't top deck Audacity, we'll do the Oberth Azef play. Although, yeah, if we kept the Oberth, we would have won install, advance, 1 token, 2 token, 3 token. Yeah, if we kept the Oberth instead of getting rid of it. Huh. They didn't hippo the Hordem. Interesting. They come in and they steal a GFI. We top deck Archer. So we have to just score and then hope for a hostile. This is suddenly not great.
You think?
Do we lose the Sandstone and Archives? Yeah. They lost Sure Gamble and Overclock. Aaron says what you're not going to see because of Stargate. Yeah. Oh, man. We were keep the Oberth in the remote away from winning this game. This is very sad. They hippo the Afshar, which you don't really need to do. They see border control, NGO, Mausolus, and they Stargate the border control. We have hope. We have hope. We have hope. We can draw 2 cards and put the Mausolus on R&D? I don't even know if that's good enough.
Well, you have to draw for. Well, you just have to draw for the win. And then
Yeah.
they do.
So do we just draw 3?
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
well, you draw 1 by 1 and see what happens.
Yeah. They run HQ. They deuces to draw 2 and expose and make a run. Interesting. They access Archer out of HQ. Kyle, I hope for your sake, I hope we're deep diving. Overclock the remote. Okay. We're not deep diving. They have to spend 4 to break the Hordem and 2 to trash the Oberth. But they have $12 on Liberated. Money shouldn't be a problem for them. We just gotta find the hostile. They have 3 cards in hand and none in deck. Okay. Draw. We get the Mausolus, which we know. Is Archer R&D a losing play?
Yes.
Okay. Draw, we get Oberth. Draw again, we get Hostile.
Yes.
We're pitching this GFI, right?
I don't think you can.
Why? Oh, because they hit an agenda and they run archives?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Okay, we'll pitch Rashida, NGO, and Oberth, all the trashables. Alright. Alright. There we go. We found the hostile. We have a chance. We have a chance. They are installing a card.
Install Collide.
What are you installing? They're installing Turning Wheel.
Uh-oh.
That's...
Not the wheel.
Okay. Stargate. Audacity. Audacity GFI spin. Okay, so they hit an agenda here. That's good for us. Right? Oh, and they trash the Audacity. Because now they're going to run R&D twice. to get the GFI and trash the spin. This makes sense. And then they have I guess they have a 2 and 5 on HQ afterwards. Oh wait, no, they have 1 click left because they installed turning wheel. They have to run back and trash the spin, right? They're running HQ. Oh no. They're running HQ. Why would you? They're not running back to trash the spin?
It's not like we can score a GFI anyway.
No. They ran back into R&D to steal GFI, but they're leaving the spin on top.
Oh, that is weird.
Anyways, they have a 2 and 5 to win. We have a 3 and 5 to win. Odds are on our side. You gotta pray for JNet. They access the hostel. No. No.
I told you, Jada, like, God,
Oh.
games run HQ. It'll always yield agendas. Always. It never fails.
No. We almost had that.
On this episode of Jank Tier.
Oh no. Although, see, like, it feels worse because, I mean, like, the fact that we lost feels slightly more okay because that wasn't the turning point. The turning point was what Aaron pointed out, was that we could have kept the Oberth and fast advanced to GFI. I missed that. Although we didn't have the hostel at the time, so we would have had to. I don't even know if we had the GFI at the time. So we would have had to like think pretty far ahead about the situation, or like just spent a click at some point putting the other copy of Oberth into the remote. But if we had done that, then
Yeah.
So either don't trash the Oberth to the Azef, or trash the Oberth to the Azef, but found another click somewhere to wiggle in the second Oberth into the remote. We would have had the GFI score.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, okay. Lesson 1. You can't kill Anarchs with I've had worse. Because we didn't know that.
That was lesson 1?
Yes.
I think lesson 1 should be just like...
Yeah, see,
Don't
Aaron, yeah, you were shouting in chat to put the other Azef in there, or the other Oberth. But at the time, I was thinking that we don't have to pre-install the second Oberth into the remote, just because if they do run, like, they get to trash a bunch of stuff all at once. So I was thinking we could score the Azef, trash the existing Oberth, and before we put the second Oberth in the remote, just so that we don't have 2 Oberths in the same place at the same time. So I think, like, given, like, if I had thought about the whole GFI thing, the change would have been to trash the Sandstone on Archives, because, like, the Sandstone Archives wasn't doing us anything, and that turn where I decided to res it was just bad. Anyways, so yeah, like, the Sandstone Archives wasn't doing anything at all. Well, we scored 3 copies of the Azef Protocol. Played AzefSpike once. Couldn't find the other copy of it. They ripped the hostel. Didn't trash leaving the Spin Doctor on top was interesting. Oh yeah, we still have 2 standoffs in our deck. Forgot about that. Okay. This has been a good jank session. We're gonna call it a day with a 40% Azef Neurospike win rate. It's Brandon, what do you think?
Rip.
Should have stuck with something else.
This was fine. Everyone found it entertaining, which is what really matters. So
Exactly.
it was fun.
Yeah. Trying to. I feel like I remember that comment from Joe that was like, what did he say? It was like, we're taking the higher variance plays because we know we're playing a bad deck, or something like that.
Yep.
See, I'm thinking back about like all the games out. It's like, yeah, it did feel like we were losing since the very start of every single game. Because I think like that's what you naturally do, right? Is like when you're in a losing position, you take higher variance plays. And yeah, it did feel like we were in a losing position every single moment of every game, except for the small bit of hope that we had, or that I had, of about the last Hoshiko only having one copy of Ingolo in their deck.
That was never a thing.
You know what? They were playing. It did look like that was the case.
It was
Although,
never a thing.
yeah, it would. Yeah. All right. That will be wraps. I like Sokka somehow dredging out a legitimate moral from today's episode. I had hope that this Azef AzefSpike thing would work, although I kind of knew that like I thought worse would be a problem, as is always the case when I try to play a kill deck. Yeah, Ginevra says thanks for the stream, both of you. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that'll be it for today. Anything you wanted to throw out there before we call it?
Nothing I can think of.
All right.
Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, have a good night. Oh, I don't know what my schedule will be like next week. Just because I'm like in the middle of finals, and I think there's something else that might be going on next Friday. So yeah, so I don't know if I'll be able to stream or not next week. I also don't know like how to communicate that to people. Like in the past, I'd try to like put it in my YouTube and Twitch like about page, but I don't think anybody reads that, or at least nobody reads it, often. So I don't think that's like a good way of communicating. So I don't like, if I don't stream, I don't know how to communicate that, but I thought I'd mention it here that I might not be able to next week. But yeah, we'll see. You'll get the notification if you're following the channel. If I do. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And I'll see you next time.